Top Hill episode 21.
21 Savage.
21?
We want to dedicate this episode to 21 Savage.
I was going to dedicate it to a little boy that didn't know how to do his math, his arithmetic.
Fuck that little boy.
That's
21 Savage.
Well, don't put the phone in the alcohol, Chad.
Wait,
right.
where's my alcohol?
Go get it. I don't know. Can somebody pour this man a drink?
My partner will look out for me this evening.
Nigga, I thought you was already taken care of this evening, honestly.
I was. I probably don't need no more. Excuse me, audience. I've been under the influence for a little bit.
Oh, God. All right, we're moving on. We already
lit. Let's get it.
Top Hill, episode 21.
21. Thank
you guys for tuning in. Thank you, beautiful Miss America. So, how was your week, Chad? Good, man.
It's always good, man. Like I said, always positive energy. It's always some ups and downs, but most of the part is always up because, like I said, I always keep a positive mindset.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it was pretty good. I'm trying to think what I did. Oh, yeah, this past weekend, shout out to my little bro, King. He just turned 12 years old.
Hey, shout out King, okay.
Shout out King. He just spent his whole weekend with his boys. There's 4 of them. Badass little boys. Say no, he's not.
There was a lot of birthdays this weekend, man.
Yeah, for sure. February is a big hit for some reason.
Yeah, matter of fact, shout out my little brother, Kari. His birthday is February 9th. Shout out to 8 weekend.
He a grown-ass man, though.
Yeah, I guess so. He's still my little brother to me,
Yeah, true.
You got the weekend birthday just passed. Lupe Fiasco birthday just passed.
Oh, shout out to the God MC.
Yeah, come on.
He's definitely in that category.
Yeah, shout out Lupe. Shout out Weekend. But yeah, let's just get right into it, man. We got a really, really good episode for you guys. We got an incredible guest that's going to grace our studio on the second part. I cannot wait to introduce this lady coming on the show. But right now, we're going to get into some music.
Of course.
So we had a couple of albums that dropped this week. So, Chad, why don't you go ahead and tell them about the first jump that dropped?
Oh, yeah, Tame Impala. I know this is a hip-hop and R&B podcast, but Tame Impala is very important to our culture.
He's in the culture, bro.
Yeah, it's, if y'all don't know, I know y'all listen to Rihanna.
Yeah.
And what's that song that she sampled from Tame Impala?
Don't give me the line, but that shit is fire, though.
Yeah, she sampled a song from... It's a lot of artists, actually, that
sampled it.
That either sample it or have them featured. Travis Scott featured Tame Impala on one of his albums. It's so many more, but if y'all don't know who Tame Impala is, they're an alternative music group, and they make incredible music. Of course, you get that techno, you get R&B type wave, you get a little bit of hip hop in there, and of course pop. So I love it, man. Their album, what's it called again? I can't remember the name. Okay, Slow Rush. I like that from the beginning. I feel like this whole album tells a story. I love albums that tell a story.
Me too.
And Tame Impala, of course, since it's alternative, it doesn't have a lot of lyrics. But the songs that did have lyrics, I think that was the ones that stood out more. And I feel like those are going to be the ones that's going to be sampled or redone.
Yeah.
So, yeah. If I had the track listing right now, actually, can I pull it up right now?
No.
Okay, I can't
pull
it up.
Go ahead.
My partner said I can't pull it up. But there was some tracks that stood out to me. And once I see it, I'll let y'all guys know. But, yeah, man, I've been following them for a while. Track list.
Yeah, I like Tame Impala. He reminds me of Tycho, too. Like, that sound is like a very... It's like a vibe. Like, it just feels like you're outside in the ocean right there. You just sitting out there, just cool breeze. it just feels like a good ass vibe, like a vacation. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you listen to it, I would felt like I'm on vacation.
Definitely. It definitely takes me back. I hate to compare him to somebody like Daft Punk, but that's what got
Daft
me
Punk
into
too, yeah.
alternative music. So I had to compare him to that because, you know, Kanye got me into Daft Punk, and now Daft Punk got me into Tame Impala, and Travis Scott got me into Tame Impala.
It's
So
a
the
domino
song,
effect. I just realized that.
yeah. So I love music that does that.
Yeah.
That domino effect. So the songs that stood out to me, y'all should definitely check out Borderline. That was starred on Apple Music. Borderline, Tomorrow's Dust, Lost in Yesterday. It Might Be Time, and the last song, One More Hour, which is 7 minutes and 13 seconds long. I thought that was an amazing song. But yeah, man, there's nothing much more I could say. You just have to take a listen to it. You're gonna hear some different sounds. I feel like a lot of hip hop producers are gonna take certain sounds and make something brand new out of it. Because there's some sounds that was in there. I was like, man, this is incredible, and somebody should definitely run with it. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, and you got to be talented too to sample Tame Impala. I mean, just off the names that you mentioned, you got Rihanna, you got Travis Scott. You know, it just can't be no name touching his music and stuff like that. Cause
Definitely.
music is definitely special. If you guys like that kind of vibe, like that kind of music, definitely check out Tame Impala's new album, The Slow Rush.
I want to see them in concert so bad. I
That'd
keep
be
hearing
dope.
good things about them.
That'd be dope. I'll be with that if matter of fact, I'll look that up after the pod.
Yeah.
See if, when he's touring, because if he just dropped this album, hopefully they're touring. I'll definitely
I
I'll
hope
definitely
so.
with it.
They always come to DC. Like DC showing big love. So
It'll probably be an Echo stage. Yeah. That'd probably be a move. Okay, moving on. The next album. That yummy.
I mean, Justin Bieber.
Justin Bieber. I ain't gonna hold y'all. I didn't want to listen to it. When I first seen Justin Bieber had an album coming out, I was like, I don't care. To be honest with you, I really didn't care at all. Especially hearing,
Understandable.
yeah, especially hearing that single "Yummy." Like that song blows the fuck out of me. I actually do not like it. It's super pop, super commercial. I don't really care for it at all. And you know, when I hear a single like that, I'm judging on, okay, this is probably what the album is going to be most likely going to sound like. But anyway, we do a music podcast. Justin Bieber is definitely influenced by the hip hop culture. Definitely done songs with hip hop artists and is around the culture. So definitely gave it a chance. So I listened to it. And I was pleasantly surprised.
For real?
Bro, that album is good. It's good. It's a
Justin
good
Bieber.
It's a good body of work.
Where the believers at?
Like I'm telling you, bro. Like I did not want to listen to it. When I pressed the first song, I was like, oh, okay. And then the next song, I was like, oh, this is good too. And then the third song, I was like, oh, this is a trend. This is just a good album. You know what I mean? Justin Bieber, obviously, he reminds me a lot of Chris Brown when it comes to his sound and what kind of music he's going for. If Justin Bieber was black, he'll be considered R&B without a doubt. Like, this is an R&B album. It's like a updated contemporary R&B album. And then the features on there, I mean, you got Quavo,
yeah, I seen that.
Travis Scott, Post Malone. It's just really good. It's a really good mix of great artists that he all worked with before too. That I noticed, he worked with all these artists. They have a good chemistry. You could tell they have good chemistry on record. There was nothing corny about the album, which is what I thought it was going to be. You know, I thought this album was going to be a gimmick because, you know, he dropped it Valentine's Day. It's Justin Bieber. He hasn't dropped an album in a while. He got this mustache, and you know what I mean. Like I don't really know what.
Yeah, he got a whole new look to him. For real.
He got a whole new look.
He's married, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
He's gorgeous.
Okay.
Yeah, they are gorgeous. I ain't gonna lie, that's the prettiest couple I ever seen in my life.
Shout out to B Baker. He said, "Will I say that in 2 to 3 weeks from now?" That's what I don't know. With music like this, it has to. it could be a shock value. I'm willing to say that this album is probably going to last that 2 or 3 week span, just because I didn't want to listen to it. You know what I mean? I was not checking for a Justin Bieber album, and the fact that I listened to it and it sounded good makes me want to go back and listen to it again, and now pick out my favorite songs out of there.
Oh wow!
So I definitely one of the ones that stand out. The one with Quavo, Intentions. That's a really good song. I think that's probably his leading outside of Yummy. That's I think going to be his next single.
Okay.
But yeah, it's an all around good body of work, and I think another reason too why I didn't want to listen to this album, because we were teased and we were told that The Weeknd and fucking Party Next Door is supposed to be dropping albums coming in February, and everybody expected.
Yeah, I was actually looking forward to that more than anything. So
I was really looking forward to the Weeknd album or the Party Next Door album.
Yeah.
I'm a huge fan of OVO sound. I'm a huge fan of Toronto-based music, and to have both of those artists come out the same day, I'm ready for that shit. And the fact that we didn't get that, I was like, now I gotta listen to Justin Bieber. But like I said, it's a good album.
So you wasn't disappointed?
I wasn't. The album's called Changes. It's good, y'all. So I mean, if you guys like good R&B music,
I love
check it out.
R&B music. To be honest, I haven't had a chance to check it out, but from listening to what E Money Boss has to say about it, and he doesn't. I mean, you like R&B music, but
yeah,
it has to be pretty good. So I'll definitely have to check it out.
Yeah. Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna say about it. Last but not least, for new albums that dropped.
Yeah, a Boogie with the Hoodie.
A Boogie with the Hoodie. Artist 2.0 is the name of the album.
Yes. Let me say this. What I noticed about this, him dropping projects, you ever notice he always has anime as cover art?
Yeah, it's fire.
Yeah,
it's not even just anime though. Like it's nostalgia for real.
For sure.
The last one that he did was called Hood Season, and that was with him off the. It looked just like Miles Morales, like Spider-Man.
Definitely.
And now this one, he has the Kingdom Hearts coverage on there, and I never played. Theme. Yeah, I never played Kingdom Hearts, but you know what Kingdom Hearts is. You know what it looks like.
Beautiful game.
Yeah, I heard. You know, what I mean, I heard it was a really popular game. So, I like the theme of it. I think the cover art, whoever does his cover art, that's that nigga. Like,
yeah, I don't know what he look like, but I love the cover art.
Yeah, you know what Boogie looks like?
I've never seen.
Bro, I'm trying to tell you, Boogie could walk outside right now. You would not know it's him. He's one of those kids that look. He looks smack like every other kid. He's a regular ass looking kid, dog. Like nothing about him really saying he looks like.
I figured that because it's like, bro, like I never seen what you look like. You never out pretty much.
Yeah, he doesn't really do that much press and stuff like that, which I kind of respect a little bit because he's not seeking attention. He's kind of letting his music do it for him.
Yeah, that's dope.
Yeah, I seen he actually did an interview with the Breakfast Club. And it was a good interview. It was a really good interview. He does a lot of stuff within his community too. You know what I mean? That he doesn't. He's been doing it for a while now. He doesn't really try to push.
You don't broadcast it.
Yeah, you know what I mean.
I'm not hip, but shout out to him. That's dope.
Yeah, shout out to Boogie with a Hoodie. I think he's just an all around, just a good artist. And I think that's the reason why he called it Artist 2.0 because he wants to be considered an artist, not just a rapper or a this.
I respect artists like that don't try and be in the limelight all the time and just let the music speak for itself. Because that's what it comes down to. We talk about legacy and good music. Your music's going to speak, not what you did. If you cheated on somebody or, you know what I mean? Like, you got the limelight for something stupid.
Right.
So, yeah, I respect that.
Yeah, so with Boogie, man, he mentioned that like a lot of his music, like he plays piano and stuff like that. Like his last albums was like real piano based, and now with this one, he started playing guitar. So he's learning how to play guitar while doing it too. Like he's a legit musician, you know what I mean? And I respect that. This album, Artist 2.0.
Let's pull up the track list.
Yeah, pull it up. I like Boogie, and I like a lot of his songs, but you know how some people are just album people, and some people are just, song people. You know what I mean? They give you a few singles and stuff like that, and it sounds good, and yeah, that's cool. But this album, to me, its biggest flaw, it sounds like every song is the same almost. It almost sounds as if it's one big ass song. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't really sound like. I can't tell you what song I like. You know what I mean? Like, 'cause they all just sound the same. They all just sound too similar. Like, I feel like with his voice, it's not enough. His voice is so distinctive that you only hear one thing.
Yeah.
But when you're listening to different songs and stuff like that, he doesn't really switch up his sound with different songs or his flow. You know
I kind of agree with you. I wouldn't say. I get what you're saying, but I wouldn't say all his songs kind of sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think I agree with you. I think he's a song person.
Yeah.
Like, some songs will stick out. Like, I do feel like songs will be played on the radio, in the club.
Yeah.
A good DJ mix.
Right.
Stuff like that. But as an overall project, I just don't see it. You know what I mean? And he always dropped projects.
Mm-hmm.
And I would say this, I'm not mad at the projects he dropped because he does drop pretty good songs that's on there. I wouldn't say it's a bad project.
Right.
I wouldn't be like,
that.
this is trash.
Right, I wouldn't say that either. Yeah.
But yeah, I agree with you. Like, he makes pretty good songs, and I do understand what he's saying where it does sound kind of the same sometimes when you continually listen.
Right.
And stuff like that.
Right.
So,
When I was playing this album, like when the next song came on, I was like, oh shit, there's another song? Like I didn't know, you know what I mean?
Right.
This track has 20 songs on it too. That's the other thing too. It's a long album.
Yeah.
20 tracks. I'm probably going to take a good 5 out of here. You know what I mean? Like, Mood Swings is my shit. I fucking love that song.
Wasn't that one of his songs he had pre-released
that was
already?
one of, exactly. Yeah, that was one of the
that
singles.
song's hard.
Yeah, that joint is tough. I'm trying to see, is there anything else on here?
Reply is hard with Lil Uzi. You knew I was on that early.
He got 2 Lil Uzi features on here.
I like Cinderella Story. I only like that because it sounded like a story, pretty much. It sounded like he could do a little bit more on that song. It wasn't just a regular song. Like, you actually heard a story.
And I think another thing too, we always talk about intros being strong. I don't feel like Thug Love was a strong intro.
Yeah, it was okay.
It was just something that's like, okay, this is cool, moving on.
I think his features stood out pretty well too, because I like Khalid on there. Khalid, I pronounced it wrong.
Yeah.
Khalid. The Baby. I told y'all, Roddy Ricch, it will forever be a good feature, bro. Roddy Ricch, that song stood out to me, and it's called Numbers. Y'all need to check that out.
Numbers is hot. With Gunna too. Gunna's on there.
Yeah, with Gunna's on there.
Yeah,
but I told y'all need to get Roddy Ricch on your track. He gonna just make it 10 times better.
Yeah. Roddy did his thing on that. Gunna did his thing on that. That was a good song. I think, honestly, this is when the album had its biggest, heat to me. Like, when Numbers came on, that's track 5, and then you got Stain with The Baby. Now, that song is hard.
Yeah,
that song is hard. Even without The Baby's verse. Like, Boogie did his thing on that song, period. It's a really dope song. Hit 'Em Up. I like Hit 'Em Up a lot as well, too.
Me too.
Those might be, my favorite 3 right there. That and Mood Swings.
No features, man. Yeah.
But even without the features, that's what I'm saying. I still like Boogie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
He did his thing.
He did his thing. He didn't get washed on his own records, He got Summer Walker on here as well too. She did her thing on there. Yeah, so it's a good project. Don't get me wrong. I know I kind of came off probably saying I don't fuck with it. It's not that. It's just as a complete project, I'm not banging this thing all the way from start to finish. I'm gonna pick a couple of songs out of here and probably throw them on my playlist, and I'm good with that.
Okay, I respect that. Yeah, probably the same for me.
So out of these 3 projects, man, what are you going with?
Ooh. I'm glad to get into the Tame Impala because I seen most of my friends listen to it on Apple Music. You know how it pops up, with friends. So that made me want to listen to it. And when I listened to it from the first song, I was already locked in. So when we talk about critiquing albums, it has to be a flow.
Yeah, track number 1 is important.
And it kept me in the flow. So, yeah, Tame Impala, he got it. there's songs on there. A lot of them songs on there got on one of our favorite playlists, the Galaxy playlist.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
They got a lot of space sounds.
Yeah.
Anybody that's a big fan of space sounds, you're gonna love this album because it got a lot of it. So, yeah, Tame Impala all the way.
Shout out. Let me say one thing. A lot of people say they like Numbers. Love the song. Miss America said Swervin' with 6ix9ine. That was on Hood Season, their last album. But it's kind of funny where he was talking about, a lot of the interviews were asking Boogie about 6ix9ine. Because, the song Swervin' was so, big. And so they were asking, like, what's your relationship with 6ix9ine? Would you do music with him when he comes out and stuff like that? And I'm not gonna lie, Boogie is really good with swerving the question, man. Like he's not answering that question. Like he's not putting himself in that position, and I think it's smart, man. I think he's doing everything the right way. When he released the video for Swerving, he took out 6ix9ine's verse.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the verse is 6ix9ine is not on the video. You know what I mean? So they asked him like, why'd you do that? He was just like, it made sense. That's it. You know what I mean? But basically, everybody knows what happened with 6ix9ine, and people just don't want to deal with that kind of drama and stuff like that. So it's going to be very interesting to see what happens when 6ix9ine gets out.
Yeah, I'm very curious of what's going to happen. I think he's going to make a lot of money though.
Oh yeah, I mean he almost sounds like a $10 million deal in jail or something like that. Yeah, he's gonna get money. People gonna still listen to his music as long as you bring out good music. People don't give a fuck about what you did in the past.
Yeah, people are stupid.
I mean, okay, that escalated quickly.
I'm sorry. I was in a mood this morning.
I mean, you're right, but still.
I tweeted and put this on Facebook. I said, people accept everything in this world. Right is wrong and wrong is right. I think that's one of the truest statements I ever made.
Right is wrong and wrong is right.
Yeah. If you think about it, like the things we used to say that was wrong is now acceptable now. And yeah, I'm not gonna get into that, but I was just thinking about the Wayne Wade and Gabrielle Union, but we're not gonna go.
Nope, not doing that. It's not that kind of podcast. You do you, I'ma do me. All right. Yeah. So, all right. Out of these 3 albums,
yeah, I already said mine.
Tame Impala. I think I want to give Tame Impala another listen. I didn't really get a chance to really dig into that album as deeply. But I'm not gonna lie, man. I'm gonna have to give it to Bieber. Out of those 3, Bieber has the best album between those 3 right now.
Well, what's your top hills so far? Top album so far?
Top album, bro. I'm just not that impressed yet. I'm not.
I probably had to stick with Roddy Ricch.
Honestly, that's my default. Roddy Ricch is the default, bro.
He just went platinum, right?
Congratulations to Roddy Ricch for going platinum. You know what I mean? That's huge, bro. Like, who would have known?
Honestly, I knew the album was good, but I didn't think it would go that far. But yeah, shout out to that, man.
Yeah, it's selling, bro. Like this, people are just playing that shit. Like playing that shit, and it's one of those albums that it could be timeless, man. Because I mean, it's not something that you get tired of. Like, how many times have you heard the box and you're still going? You know what I mean? Like it's a good ass album. I'm going with Roddy Ricch for the top album out right now. I can't think of anything else close to it right now. The Weeknd, we need music. Kendrick, we need music.
I mean,
like yesterday.
What's that? What's Travis Scott? Cat This Boys Therapist?
No, it wasn't. that little ass EP. That's a compilation EP. So that really made me upset. I don't want to hear that.
I mean, I still rock with it,
man. They got one song with there, Out West. Okay.
I like it.
Okay. All right. Whatever. Anyway, all right. That's gonna do it for the first segment. We're going to go into part 2.
Yes, sir.
We got a queen that's about to grace our studio.
Yeah.
Can't wait to introduce you guys. So, hey, we're going to take a quick break. Make sure you guys tune back in when that notification pop up. Tune back into the live, and you guys are going to see our very special guest.
Yes.
All right?
Let's get it.
This Top Hill. We out.
Peace.
This is Top Hill.
My man ate this thing. Y'all poured that directly into the, to the couch. It probably did look like that. That's funny as hell.
Y'all know you're live, right?
Yeah. Oh shit, we're live. It's like nah. All right, we're live.
Baby.
I knew that. Top.
That looks good. We did a good job, bro.
Yo.
You done sucking your own dick?
Oh,
It's like, no. It's like, no. Top Bill episode 021.
21.
Part 2 of the show. And,
Hush it.
you know, guys, this is a hip-hop culture podcast.
And top business podcast.
Yes.
Official business podcast.
Absolutely. So, you know, every episode...
Not y'all backyard shit. This is real shit.
Jesus Christ, Chad. Chad's on the Jameson, y'all. Anyway, every episode we want to highlight a business. And so if you guys are interested in coming onto the show, make sure you guys hit us up in our DMs. We could try to schedule you guys in. But today, we have a very
Special guests in the building.
very special guest.
Yes.
A queen
Definitely.
goes by the name of Chef
Chef
Ronda.
Ronda.
Chef Ronda, come over here,
Everybody, let's
grace
give a
our
round of
stage.
applause for Chef Ronda. High five.
How you doing?
Hey,
What's up,
guys.
friend?
Hey, friend.
How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing good. Whatever.
Hey, it's good to be on Top Hill.
Hey,
I'm
you know,
always tuning in, so
I know.
now to be here is a little different.
Hey, Chef Ronda is family, honestly, to me, and you know she's always shown support no matter what. And I know as soon as we
Always.
started this, she was right there from the jump. You know,
Definitely.
supporting us, promoting us. So it was only right that you was one of the first people that we had to hit up to get you on the show.
Definitely.
You know?
Thanks, guys.
All right, so we got some questions for you.
Oh
Yes.
no.
We're gonna drill it. We're gonna drill these questions into you real quick. Okay.
Okay. I think I'm ready.
You think you're ready? All right. You in the hot seat? You good? You good?
Woo! And like the pressure's on.
Well, we're gonna relieve that pressure. So, Chef Ronda,
Okay.
number one,
Mhm.
what made you passionate about cooking and becoming? Well, first of all, no. Let me not even do that. What made you create Chef Ronda in the first place? Where did that come from?
Where did it come from? So a lot of people know I got married at a very young age.
Okay.
And I only knew how to make like 4 meals.
Okay. Okay, better than me.
I got tired of eating the same shit, y'all.
Okay.
So
That's all I make
I
is
opened up
easy
a
shit.
cookbook and
Okay.
I started cooking. I know a few chefs, like my grandma can cook,
Mhm.
my nana can cook,
Right.
my mom bakes. Like
Mhm.
I'm surrounded by a lot of my friends from all over. They
Mhm.
cook, and I just picked it up and just made it my own thing.
Pick it up and made your own thing.
Yep.
That's dope.
That's dope. So, so what are like some of your favorite dishes to make? Like, what is some of Chef Ronda's specialties?
That's a really hard question.
Okay.
Because I'm a foodie. I'm a fat girl. Like I
Mhm.
love food.
Uh-huh.
Like so it's hard. I can tell you some of my very popular dishes. So
Okay.
the shrimp and grits.
Bam, what?
Y'all kill me. Okay?
Yeah.
I love making them for y'all, but y'all be killing me like every
Okay,
time.
I didn't have
Turn
that
around,
yet.
turn
Yeah.
around. The shrimp and
Get
grits.
in
I mean,
line.
I get reviews where people tell me that they're better than a restaurant, or I've been to a restaurant I still can't find. So my go-to is all my food is made with love. And at the end of the day, when I make shrimp and grits, every bite has a bit of flavor. Wow, pow, padow, all that in your mouth, like straight foodgasms. I love it.
That's the
Okay,
biggest fact.
look all day. The grits got
Foodgasms.
flavor. The toppings have flavor. Like it's just straight flavor. Hashtag flavor queen. It's always on my food.
Hey,
Like it's
okay.
always on there. It's always on there.
No cap. I'm not gonna hold you. The first time that I had Chef Ronda's shrimp and grits, the game changed. Okay?
I
The game
appreciate it. Like that
completely-
means so much.
No, I'm
Like, cause I'm just like this young woman,
Mhm.
like grew up in DC,
Mhm.
like uptown is home.
Mhm.
You move to the south side, things
Mhm.
got crazy, but
Right.
like,
I'm jealous because I never had Chef Ronda's shrimp and grits.
oh
yeah,
well,
you should be. You
sorry,
should be.
Fred, we
Yeah,
gotta
I
fix
might-
it. But
I might have to hit you
Fred
up.
has had a lot of my food, so
I ain't gonna hold you. Like I've gone to restaurants and I've seen shrimp and grits on the menu. I'm like, I ain't even gonna disrespect my intestines that way. Like cause
I'm flattered.
I tried it once. I think I want to say I was at Busboy and Poets or something like that. Like I was at a really decent
So I love
restaurant.
Busboys and Poets shrimp and grits, but the grits kind of suck. Like the grits don't have no love.
Right.
Like,
So have you
the
been
toppings are good, but the grits don't. And see, with me and my shrimp and grits, like the grits got power.
Yeah.
Like, and then the toppings just.
So have y'all been to Po' Boys and Gyms on 8th Street?
Po' Boys, yeah.
I have heard of Po' Boys and Gym, but I have not had.
That's the
food
best
yet.
shrimp and grits I have.
Lies.
I'm gonna change your life.
Yeah.
I want to change that.
I think I have had their shrimp and grits at Po' Boys.
So that means I gotta come back to Tom Hill.
Yeah, absolutely.
So that means that's the
yeah.
task at hand now is to change your
No, I'm probably
mind.
gonna have it before
I
that.
need to be your
I'm gonna
number
put it in
one with shrimp and
order.
grits. Like it's in game over.
I'm putting in the order before that.
Say less. Let's do it.
Yeah, you got to. So Chef Ronda, first of all, where can these people find you?
You can find me all the time on Instagram.
Okay.
I may be a little slow sometimes because I'm a little older.
No.
Not that tech savvy, like real life. I'm not being funny. I'm real chill. I'm not a big, phone person. Like if I'm on my phone, I'm really playing my game.
Yeah.
It's like my guilty pleasure. Guys got what's that? The Call of Duty.
Yeah.
I have Toon Blast,
Toon
real life.
Blast.
Like, but yes, follow me on Instagram at
Yes.
chef_Ronda. No H. Do not upset yourself because when you put the H, you will not find me. I'm not gonna pop up. No H. I'm like the third person that pops up.
All right.
Okay.
So
I got a question for her.
Okay. Go ahead. Go ahead.
So, where do you see Chef Ronda going, or do you see yourself like opening a restaurant or anything, or you just want to stay just pretty much not saying low key, but pretty much just geared to just clients only, where you do your mobile business? So, where do you see it going in like
restaurant,
5 years?
I don't want a restaurant until my kids are in college.
Okay.
Because it's a lot of work. Like I will literally be living, eating, breathing
Definitely.
when I have a restaurant. Like it'll be my baby. It'll be like having a newborn baby.
Right.
And already as a personal chef, like I build and break down on a restaurant almost every time that I do an event,
Right.
depending on the stipulations. If I have servers, or if I don't have servers, or if it's just a drop off, or if it's a setup. So it depends. I would like a restaurant. I actually want a bed and breakfast.
Oh wow.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah,
Actually.
that's lit.
I want like a nice little comfy bed and breakfast, nice homey.
Yeah.
'Cause I like my food speaks to you. Like
Right.
it's not just food.
Yeah.
Like it's my guilty pleasure. Like I put a lot of love in the food that I make.
Right.
I feel like you'll get a lot more recognition that way too. Like I feel like with certain foods, you want to be in a certain kind of environment.
True.
You know what I mean? And I feel like with your food, like you want to be home with your food. Like
Yeah,
you wanna,
I'm like that hashtag is real. Like homemade. Like I'm
Yeah.
authentic. Like it's truly. It's homemade. Like I
Homemade.
know how to make bread.
Yeah.
I hate bacon though. I'm not even gonna hold you.
Bacon.
Bacon kills me. Like that wait time. To all my bakers, I applaud you because I'm impatient.
So, is there any chefs that you look up to, or
There are.
Okay.
So I'll say Chef JR, which is Kitchen Cray. He is phenomenal. Been following him since Hell's Kitchen. I've been to Kitchen Cray. I try to pop up on the specials. Like I even seen him at like a day party. Love it. One that most people may not know would be Chef Sue. So that's actually my daughter's grandmother.
Okay.
And she would cook for the priest, and I actually learned a lot from her.
Oh, wow.
Learned a lot. She actually helped me broaden my palate.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay. Because I can make food from all over. I don't just do soul food. I don't just do vegan food. I don't just do healthy food. I can do Mexican food because I've had friends that are from Mexico, and they've taught me how to make authentic Mexican food.
Right.
And I've taught them how to fry some chicken. Like, look, it's tick for tack. Like, some of the experiences I've had is just great. Like,
Right.
I won't take that back for nothing. I don't regret anything.
That's dope.
I've done nothing but learn.
Right.
Learn.
Is there anything that what would you say is like the most challenging
The most challenging
dish you made?
So I'm gonna go to the zodiac sign.
Uh-oh.
I don't, but I am. This Cancer, child, trying to please everyone is very hard.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Cancers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Cancer Nation, gang,
Shout out
gang.
to Cancers.
We're actually birthday twins.
Oh, I
like,
forgot.
yeah.
Oh, God, I'm outnumbered.
Yeah. But that's basically trying to please everyone. It's really hard.
Yeah.
And that's like kind of a goal, but it's not a goal. Like the biggest goal is just that, you know, to make your dream come true. When you come and talk to me and we consult or we talk and you're like, hey, I want a dinner, or hey, I want some food, and we talk about it, and it's like, okay, wow, pal, got you.
Yeah.
I gotta learn how to say no. I had to learn how to say no.
Yeah.
That's probably the hardest lesson, is being like a personal chef, saying no. Cause I can't do it all. I do a lot. I do a lot of work. Like I work hard. I have two.
Can you talk
beautiful
about
daughters.
the preparation that goes into
Man.
when it comes to events? And...
So it depends on the size. Like even E-Money, he's been like a prep. You know, he's been on my team.
Mm-hmm.
They call me Gordon Ramsay. I try not to be rude and mean, but I just like things a particular way. I know how it should taste. I know how it should look. Like the visions in my head. Y'all not in my head. So I gotta do my best to, you know, transfer what's in here to life and, you know, make the best of it. But it just depends. I've been in really, really tough situations and I've come through strong.
Yeah.
I've had breakdowns. I've cried. I've screamed. I was like, you know what? Chef Ronda going on the shelf. I'm not going to touch it again. Like, but I'm back on my horse. And I'm okay. I'm ready.
We got a lot of comments. I'm going to get into them in a minute. But one thing I wanted to ask you, or what would you tell somebody, or what would some advice be to somebody if they wanted to do something that they felt that they were passionate about, but they felt they didn't have the time? Because for you, I know you balance, you do a lot. Like you, I mean, from you having a full-time job, from you being a mother, from being a daughter,
a cheer mom,
a sister,
like everything.
Yeah,
a
you
sister,
doing all this
confidant,
stuff,
like all that.
and you have time to do this business. So how do you juggle all of that?
Don't stop.
Okay.
Just don't stop. Like literally, when I get off, and I'm home and I'm just in the bed and I'm working.
Yeah.
Whether I'm on my phone and I might have done my thing, I might have done my mom thing, got dinner out the way, school lunch out the way, and now I'm in the bed, and then it's like, okay, work.
Right.
On what I want to do.
Right.
On the things that on my goals, on things that, you know, because I forgot about me at one time. And when I noticed that, I was like, okay, we gotta fix that.
Yeah.
So I'm always doing something.
Right.
It's ridiculous.
But
I don't know how I do it, but I do it.
Yeah.
That was
You
good.
got to. Yeah, you got to find you time. You know what I mean?
You got to. Like, I take myself on dates and everything. Like, I will go to Starbucks with my laptop and actually get some shit done, because, like, it's hard to be at home. Like, I'll start busting baseboards. Like, I got to watch the baseboard, got to watch the kids' clothes. Like, got to get out the house.
Right.
So I go to cafes. Cafes are my guilty pleasure. I get a lot done. when I go to a cafe.
That's so fire. Yeah, that's actually really good advice, because
Get out the house.
yeah, just get out the house and do stuff for yourself.
Even if you pack like a cooler, like I've done that. Like
Yeah.
I ain't gonna hold you. I'm not rich, so there's days where I gotta pack a cooler and I'll go to the park and I'm in the park with my cooler and my laptop and I'm getting work done.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm secluded. It might be a day off or something from like my actual 9 to 5, but I'm working. I'm always working.
Right.
I'm always working.
That's really dope. Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of times that I could think of and where I just done stuff by myself, and I'm just like, oh wow, this is just fulfilling. You know what I mean?
You
Like,
fall in love with you.
Yeah.
And that's very hard to do when it's not really taught.
Right.
You learn that as an adult. Like
Right.
I'm 28 and I'm just learning how to, you know, it's okay to go on a date by yourself.
Yeah.
It's okay to just be to yourself. It's okay
Yeah.
to not answer your phone.
Facts.
It's like it's no shade to nobody. Like I really been ducked off. Like I really been in the cut, and I've been getting so much done.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous. I love it.
That's dope.
I love it.
Yeah, that's
I love it.
I do that all the time too, actually.
Yeah. It's not easy, but you know. And now, like I don't really be caring. Like I be by myself, and I'm like, man, cool, whatever works.
There's so many comments. Okay, I'm gonna get to
Oh
these comments
wow,
right now.
really?
All right.
Y'all killing me. What are they saying?
All right, so Kiss Mia Angie.
Hi Angie. Hi sexy.
She said you used to make the best ham and cheese sandwiches back in
Yo,
10th grade.
so she's taking it back. So I've always been like a hustler, and I mean that in the in the purest way. I would make sandwiches in, I think it was my junior and senior year of high school.
Mm-hmm.
If I didn't have a text message by 4 o'clock, you were short.
Right.
But I would get up at 4 and I would make sandwiches. And Angie would put like a honey mustard on her sandwich. I used to hate that shit. I was like, yo. So I'm like my
Honey
food toucher,
mustard.
and I used to have to, like, the orders would bother me sometimes because like, yo, I'm not my food toucher.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, she would always order a sandwich. I was like the candy lady at school. Like I had sold Pop-Tarts and chips, and that's how I paid my senior dues. That's how I got my prom stuff. Like you know, like yeah.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Shout out to my man Shooter Kirk. He
Hey Shooter.
Shooter hopped over here and said that he needs you to name a dish after him.
Oh, you know what? Shooter's a loyal customer, so I mean, I could definitely look into doing that. I got you. Maybe like a jambalaya or something.
Shout out to Miss Boss. She said Kirk jerk chicken.
Hey, Kirk. Kirk jerk chicken. That means that she wants like a vegan chicken drummy jerk sensation. I got you.
Mm-hmm.
I got some. Yeah,
That sounds good.
I got you.
Named after shooter.
Yeah, named after Shooter. Yeah, that's
So
that's.
Kirk.
that's
Oh, okay.
the
The
Kirk,
Kirk.
yeah.
Okay.
Kirk jerk.
I got you.
That's kinda
I won't
good.
make that one vegan, but I'll name the jerk chicken after you, Shooter. Good one.
Shout out Mopar Beauty. She said she don't want it. If it go have that
Oh,
if it has that
hey,
name.
Mopar Beauty. Well, what do you want? Cause she loves, like, her and the boys get fried chicken, mac and cheese, and green beans. They like soul food.
So we're gonna need. Okay, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna need a Top Hill dish.
Right.
we're gonna need an E-Money.
Right.
I don't know.
Well,
E-Money
I don't
wings.
know if
Yeah,
you want to
missionary
call it
dish,
a
too.
top hill dish, but I definitely blessed y'all today.
Okay,
Yes, you did.
hey, let's fuck the bullshit. Hey, Chef Ronda.
Like, I could not come here and not have no food.
I greatly
So I
appreciate
put like some
that.
cute little hors d'oeuvres together.
All right.
And
Okay.
so you have a stuffed mushroom that
Okay.
has crab meats, spinach, cheese, and some stuffing.
Shout out Miss
You
America. Thank you
have
so
a
much.
veggie dip that is
Hey,
purely vegetables. Nothing
Okay.
but veggies and some plant butter. And some love. Okay, you got some tortillas to put in that, and then you have some. I made a veggie curry stew,
Okay.
and that's also vegan.
Okay. Hey. Okay. So
I'm not vegan, but 2 of my best friends are vegan,
Mhm.
and they be struggling with the meals,
Yeah,
and I just be feeling bad. Like let me just try. So I've expanded so much lately with vegan food. So
You
I hope
probably-
you enjoy.
Oh, I know I will. And you probably learned a lot too from trying out those vegan dishes. and trying
No,
different
I
options.
definitely learned a lot from my daughters. Let me
Okay.
tell you, because they picky.
Oh shit.
And they will tell me, like my oldest daughter, she will tell me, you make this different. Like,
Oh.
but they're my biggest critics. They keep it, it's real, it's raw, and I love it. Like,
That's
I
good.
wouldn't change it. I wouldn't change it for the world.
So I'm about to dig into this. Hey guys,
Ooh,
I'm
good.
sorry that you guys
We better take a short break on this podcast.
Oh,
sorry
no.
you guys can't eat it. I know you're mad.
As long as I get a review, I'm okay.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna eat this right now. But yeah, we gotta get into some of the music and stuff like that. Too.
We do, we
But
do.
We do.
It's called Top Hill, you know.
yeah, this is Top Hill.
Top food today.
Wait, are we done asking Chef Ronda?
All I hear is smacking. That's
I know.
ridiculous. Like,
Hey, look, y'all. Look, what we're gonna do? We're gonna take we're gonna take pictures of the food and post it and everything
Okay.
like that, so that way you guys can see exactly what she made. I know you guys can't really see that well for what we're eating.
oh, good stuff.
But,
I like that.
Yeah, so we're gonna post this. We're gonna let you guys see it. If you guys want to place your orders, make sure you guys hit up Chef Ronda. So, with Chef Ronda, is it like a all-in-one kind of business, like a catering business, a meal prep business?
It's
Or is
all
it-
in one. Like,
Okay.
my slogan literally is what it is. My
Okay.
only limit is your imagination. So
Okay.
if you come to me and you tell me, hey, I have a really good friend of mine. We've been friends since elementary school. Hey, Brittany. And she gets a meal prep through me.
Okay.
And her meal prep is dedicated to her needs, what she wants, what she's looking for, what she expects to get from me.
Okay.
And I meet that criteria. And then she also books me for events, parties. I've done a sip and paint. I've done birthday parties. I've done personal dinners, private dinners, romantic dinners, all that. And you can check all that out at Chef Ronda on Instagram. I'm on Facebook. You can email me. You can even text me. All of that is on Instagram and, social media platforms.
Right. I'm not going to hold you. Like, not only is the food incredible and the food amazing, but the customer service on top of that.
That's like my specialty. So I've been in customer service for over 10 years.
Wow.
And every job that I had, I've applied most of the training to my personal business. It's very imperative, guys. Like, we don't work for a company for years and don't have nothing to take with us. Like,
right.
Take me for all I got.
Exactly. Yeah.
My customer service is phenomenal. If my food don't talk toot, because I'm toot my own horn, my customer service is also just as impeccable in the discussion. Like,
Hey,
I'm that confident in it.
I'm glad I don't got a really good camera out there because, listen, my nose start running with the food good. So I can't lie to you. All right. When my nose start running, that's how you know.
Oh,
hey,
man. So how's the curry?
Well,
It's good.
And so here's my question. How you feel about the curry? There's no meat in that.
what?
There's no meat.
You sure?
Vegan.
Straight
There gotta be some
vegetables.
chicken in here.
Nope.
Right.
Ain't no chicken in here?
None.
Where's
Your
chicken?
protein is chickpeas.
Chef Ronda, where's the chicken at? I
Well-
know there's chicken in here.
It's all gone.
Yo,
That explains a lot.
you make this food taste so good. Like, it's seasoned so well. So I'm gonna just do my review. So, what was the first thing that I ate right here?
So the first thing you ate was the veggie dip, and
Veggie dip,
I actually
okay.
made that on accident.
Really?
Oh,
I made a new dip today, guys.
Some of the best things come out of
Yo,
accident,
yeah.
right?
So I was originally just making like a It was meant to go like on a piece of bread and just be nice little d'oeuvre. But me and my pair had a different situation going on, so I was like, forget it, we're gonna make it a dip. And y'all are loving it, and I'm just like soaking it up.
I crushed it.
It's literally just
That is
plant
nice.
butter and veggies,
Hey,
and
look.
some Chef Ronda love. But that was the first thing you had. What you're eating now is the veggie curry stew or chowder, however you want to call it, because it's thick.
definitely.
So I don't want to say soup. So I would say it's a veggie curry.
And I love spicy.
stew.
It got definitely.
Yeah, I
got
put a
spicy
little spice, not
aftertaste to
too
it.
much. I didn't know how y'all like the heat. Rhonda can turn the heat up. I love me some spicy food.
This is the right amount of heat for me.
Yeah,
right
okay,
here.
cool,
This is
cool,
perfect
cool.
right here.
Yeah, it
And then
is.
the last but not least is that's the stuffed mushroom with the crab meat and the spinach and cheese.
Don't judge me, y'all.
Love.
Like
I'm gonna dig
okay.
into it.
I know how good this is about to be. Like, I want to like slowly take small bites out of it, but
Yo, you gonna have everybody looking at my gums, man, because I laugh so bad.
but this Joe, like, hey, look, if you guys are checking this out on the podcast on Apple, Spotify, Anchor, all this stuff, you guys can also check us out on YouTube
Yes.
as well too, so you guys can get the visual.
Chad's really quiet.
This is really good.
That's a big compliment to the chef. I
Yeah.
just thought I'd let y'all know that.
I'm not gonna lie. This is really good.
Let me tell you something. I'm only speaking because I have to. I don't want to say nothing to y'all no more. Like,
it's
I'm
crazy.
I'm really done with
I
this
appreciate
episode.
it. I appreciate it.
We only-
Look, they didn't even touch the chips that go with the dip. They just ate the dip.
Yeah, I did. All right,
They
y'all.
just ate the veggie dip.
I'm gonna take a bite of the other stuff mushroom real quick.
That's really good, man.
Were y'all hungry?
Uh-huh.
The thing is, I ate dinner before I came
Oh, so it's like a
And,
little snack.
here. Hey, this is another dinner for me.
Oh, dang. You know what? I appreciate it. I'm glad y'all enjoyed. This is something I love to do. I love to cook. Put me in the kitchen. I'm happiest person in the world.
Mm.
I'm happy you came.
No, thank y'all for having me.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say some more things once I'm done eating this mushroom.
Okay.
Alright.
So we're going to give them a moment of silence.
Comment from Baker.
Okay.
Still waiting to try this food that I've heard about for years.
Baker, you could have been here to get a sample. So,
Ooh.
because there's definitely leftovers. Like there's definitely. I cannot make a little bit. I used to make food for like airmen in the dorms and stuff. I don't know how to make a little bit. It's almost impossible.
Mm-hmm. And she fed the studio. I'm gonna stop talking.
Hey, I fed the whole studio tonight. Like everybody got some food.
Got the chain in here, bro.
Oh, thank you, baby.
I mean, I can. Any more comments? I can while they chewing, and all that good stuff. Was
Hold
that
on, I'm
this
back.
right here?
I'm back. Okay. All right. Baker said he's on the way.
He's on the way.
I'll
Miss
make
Bin
you a
Laden
laundry
said
bag.
she said save her some.
Who's this?
Miss Bin Laden, Jamila.
Oh, I
her
got
last
you,
podcast.
boo. Nails by her.
Yeah, shout out to Nails by her own boss, Jamila.
$20.
We already know what it is.
Voices in our Pumpkin's head. She said, Chef, where's mine?
Y'all was supposed to be here to get the sample. Like,
Mopar Beauty said, I really want to try some stuffed mushrooms.
I got you, boo. I got you.
Everybody's hungry now.
Everybody's hungry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got everybody hungry right now. Everybody's really hungry.
Call me. I got you.
Okay. All right, guys. Thank you guys so much for commenting and everything like that. Wow. That was so good.
Oh, thanks.
That was so good. Thank you so much, Chef Ronda,
You're very
for
welcome.
blessing us. Yeah.
And y'all wouldn't even believe it. I was nervous. Yo, Chad is killing me. He taking his sweet time like
Yeah.
that one.
I don't. Go ahead, Chad. Go ahead. I'll take care of it from here. No. Go ahead.
Friend is enjoying his food, okay?
Yeah. Look. Yeah. Like, go ahead. Keep smacking. I'll take care of it. All right. Damn. Is there any other questions you have for Chef Ronda before we move on?
Yo.
No, good.
All right, guys. We're gonna move on to the music, but
Let's go.
Yes.
Y'all know I love music.
All right. So we got a lot of music that dropped this week.
A lot. There was a lot. I was trying to keep up. Let's see how good I do.
Yeah, cause shoot, I don't know how good I would do.
Yeah, me too.
All right, Lil Yachty featuring Lil Keed and Zaytoven, High Top Shoes. You heard
Okay,
that?
I did listen to that.
What'd you think of it?
It was okay.
It was okay, right?
Yeah, I got the bump to it, but it was alright. Yeah.
This is not a track that I feel like I'm gonna play again. Like I listen to it,
I don't
like,
care for it to be in my playlist.
Yeah.
I don't want to download it to my iCloud.
Yeah,
But it's okay.
exactly. It's like
This is something like, if it plays in the car, we're going to rock to it. But
Like if we
That's
going
about
out,
it.
then definitely.
yeah, that's
But
it. That's it. Like, we're not going to be like, oh, we're not checking for this.
hey, play that High Top Shoes.
No, I'm just
not-
saying,
not
like, if it's
happening.
playing,
Sorry.
if it comes on, I
It's
feel
like
you're like, okay, this is alright. Next song.
yeah, it could
But that's
definitely
it.
be on the way to the
It's definitely a
to the
forgettable
club or
song.
to the lounge
It's a
type of
forgettable song.
move.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, yeah.
Sorry.
But shout out to Lil Key because he's one of my
He's dope.
favorites right now. He's on YSL with Young Thug. And apparently Gary V, that's one of his favorite artists. And I was
Okay.
shocked.
Oh really?
Yeah, he
Good to know.
interviewed
Gary
him.
V.
Cool.
Gary V out of all people.
I fuck with Gary V hard.
I was shocked
I
because
fuck with Gary V.
when I listen to Lil Key, I'm like, he'll be saying a bunch of nothing for him.
Yeah.
It sounds good, but he'd be saying a bunch of nothing. But for Gary V to be like, oh, I mess with him. He's a good artist. Like I was
Gary V
shocked.
be low key in the culture.
He
Like,
hip.
he, like
He
he
hip.
hip. Like he slid in Wale's comments too. It's just like he loves the Wild That's Crazy album.
Yeah, he's hip,
It's like,
bro.
shout
That's
out-
what's up.
Yeah,
Good
shout
to
out
know.
Gary
I
V.
learned something new today.
Yeah, shout out Gary, man.
Wow.
Super inspirational, guys. Check out his podcast and his Instagram if you need some inspiration. Next song, Popcorn. The song is called "Sex on the River."
Oh, I listened to that. I got to listen.
You liked
I
it?
liked it.
I liked it too.
I liked it. It
Like
was
I
nice.
haven't heard some good Popcorn in a minute.
That was nice. I like Sex on the River.
Yeah, Sex on the River was a vibe. That was
yeah. It was. I was cruising to that. On the
Speaking
way
of
over.
cruises, I
Yeah.
was thinking back to the cruises when I
Yep.
was listening to that kind of music right there. It's like I like music that puts me in a space or
Always,
reminds me.
always,
You know?
always. I
What
like
about-
music that speaks to me.
Yeah.
I'm big on music. I go back as far as like the 50s.
Oh,
yeah?
My music genre, like my playlist is crazy.
So you don't keep it like in one box, like this is my sound, this is it. Like no, you like all
All
Yeah.
that,
all that.
all that.
I think it's good for like like I said, a cruise or a party or something.
Mm-hmm.
Like if it comes on, I'm definitely gonna vibe to it.
Mhm.
I don't know if it's one of the records like I'm gonna go back to though, but it's definitely something I would. If it plays, like I said, like on a cruise, I'm definitely gonna be like.
It's a
this is
vibe
dope.
for me. I like it.
It's a vibe. Yeah, it's cool. Check that song out, guys, because I think it really depends on the person too. Because like
Touche.
Yeah,
some people,
I'll give you that.
some people will listen to this and be like, okay, this is perfect for this. I'm gonna listen to this. I'm gonna
Mhm.
put it on repeat. Some people hear like, okay, that's cool, and that's it. For
That's
me.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's how it was
Yeah.
pretty much for me. I
Um,
might put it on a playlist though.
yeah, I know to listen to it. YG and Kalani.
Yeah, honestly, I ain't get to it.
I don't. Oh, I think I listened to it.
You think? Oh wait, it's okay. It's okay. I got this,
I
guy.
think
I
I
got
did.
this.
He's like,
Even though they just broke up, but yeah.
Did they though? Cause I'm confused. Cause she posted that she's single.
Yeah, she posted that she's single.
But YG posting up the video with them and they all good.
Oh, so
I'm
then
not surprised.
it's one of those type of situations where
Maybe she's single. But
exactly
he
he's like, nah, we still together.
He's
sis."
like, we still together. Like, I don't know what you talking
You want the
about.
hood niggas like,
He's like, and that's
fuck
on
that.
good.
Yeah, so I mean, if
he ain't
that's
single.
I want to say I actually made a playlist, so
Okay.
I think I did. I might gotta hear a little bit.
Yeah.
To be like,
Okay, so with this song, I really like the sample. The sample was so hard. Like, I don't know.
You know what it was?
I don't know where it came from. I feel like I heard it before.
oh, I need to listen. I might can tell you. Oh,
Let's play.
I like songs like
Can
that.
we play
I like songs like that because I agree because. Like I said, I go back to like the 50s with music, so I stayed
Yeah.
like, yo, that's a sample from,
Man,
you
me
know,
too.
so and so.
Actually, Ace Boogie, if we're going back to the album, he had a sample of an old song. I can't remember.
Oh, it was was it Jennifer Hudson that he did the sample? It
wasn't. It was a
Fantasia.
90s.
I think
Was
it
it Fantasia?
I think it was Fantasia.
Oh,
I don't know. Well, we're about to
It was right back.
I gotta
don't
hear
know.
it and then
Yeah,
I can
that
tell you.
joint that had the dopest sample. Bro.
All right, I'm gonna play just a little bit of it because I don't want Apple to block our shit. I might have to actually.
Yo, Apple don't play.
They don't. I remember the first time we did a podcast, we had music playing stuff like that. They canceled that shit. They was like, "Nah, nigga."
Damn.
Yeah, they're not playing.
Sorry, Apple. I'm not sorry. I'm not. Really.
This sounds so hard to me.
It's a vibe.
It's a vibe.
I fuck with it.
Yeah, like
It's a
that.
vibe.
That Joe.
I can crank that this summer with the top down, with the
Yeah.
girls and we. Yeah, it's a vibe. I like it.
That's like California West Coast vibe, obviously.
You know,
YG.
I love California,
I
West
love-
Coast, that vibe. It's so, like,
honestly,
it's just a
honestly,
peaceful.
I feel like I was born on the wrong coast because like everything that I love is West Coast.
Like, they
shit.
so chill.
Yeah, like, they feel
it's
free.
a vibe. Like, it's a vibe
I'm an
out
East
there.
Coast person. I ain't gonna lie.
Now, East Coast is home, but
Yeah.
it is a vibe when you touch down.
Yeah,
in the
California
West Coast.
definitely
They
brings
show
that
you
sunny.
love.
I like my summer vibes with the Cali music.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When I first went to Cali, bro, I was just like, I don't want to go home.
You hear
I just
me?
want to stay right here. Like, I don't want to go home.
But then I was like, oh, landslides, no, mudslides, no.
I know the pollution, the traffic.
Yeah, the traffic is terrible.
the fires.
Absolutely terrible.
Yeah.
It's like 10 times worse than DC. Like, no, I'm okay. I'll stay home.
Right, and first of all, like, how is that even possible? Because DC traffic is ghetto as hell. Like, how the fuck?
It's like I said, 10 times.
Yeah.
Like,
And they got like 10 lanes all going the same
Yes.
direction. How you got 10
they
lanes
got
just
man
backed
lanes,
up?
express lanes, all that in Cali.
It's like
and
that.
you
It's
still
like that, bro.
be stuck bumper to bumper.
Yeah, they got I don't know what it's just like a population.
Shout out to
issue.
Cali though. I've never been there. I think I might go there this year though.
You should definitely go.
We gotta
I'm big on traveling.
I'll talk to you after the pod. gotta bring something up. All right, moving on. The Baby. Shut up.
Oh,
You
that
listen
one
to it?
I fucked with it.
You did?
I did. It was a
I don't
vibe.
listen
Like
to it.
You listen to it?
it still does sound like some of the babies.
Is it the same baby?
It's the same
It's
baby.
the same. Baby.
Yeah, I know it was.
But
I knew it.
I did like it. Like I did
Okay.
like it.
The
Because
baby.
I don't like everything by the baby.
Okay.
But I did like Shut Up.
The baby sound. I mean, he's winning right now with his sound. And
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah, he's definitely winning right now.
My thing, if it's not,
He's
bro,
an entertainer.
He's
Like
entertainer.
that's what I'm. Fight me if you want, whatever. He's an entertainer. Like,
and
and there's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
Because he's doing his job.
I like Actually,
And he's
like,
having fun with it.
entertaining.
Like, it looked like he having a great time.
Right, it's not like he's forcing anything. Like he's being himself.
Like he wild, but he lit.
I
He
love
lit.
that, but when you come and say I'm the greatest rapper out right now, that's where I'll be
Now
like,
that's where I'm like,
but you have to hit him. You have to hit him with the Roddy Ricch though.
you're not even in my top 5, sir.
Yeah, tripping.
Well, I would say this: the Baby had the best 2019. He had the best. There was nobody better than the Baby in 2019. He dropped 2 albums. He had a #1 single with Suge. I mean, the only song that did better than that was Old Town Road.
Yeah, I can't argue.
Okay.
So, I mean, when you drop 2 albums
That
the
does
same
not make
year,
you the greatest rapper.
No, not the greatest rapper of all time. Don't get me wrong. So I'm outta here with that
Absolutely.
bullshit.
Now he just talking about right
But
now. He
I
just
will.
talking about right now.
I'll give you that, and I'll agree with. He did. He took full control of 2019.
Yeah, 2019.
As he should have, straight out the gate.
Yeah.
Claimed it. Got it.
And
Nailed it.
he's been through a lot too. The fact that his father passed away the same day that his song went #1 is like you balancing the people congratulating you from the people giving you condolences. I couldn't imagine what that felt like.
Yeah, because it's like you want to be ecstatic,
Yeah.
but then at the same time, and I don't know how his relationship with his father is. His heart could be in 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you've hit an accomplishment, but you've also been like punched in the gut.
Yeah.
Like
Real live shot in the gut, really.
yeah,
That's
like
a
you
sharp
just been shot
thing.
in the heart. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and that's why he had a strong relationship with his father. That's why he named the second album Kurt after his father. And that's why the album artwork is, his father holding him or whatever. So
Okay.
So in that album, the Kirk album,
Don't judge
really
me. I learned
enjoyed.
something new today.
Yeah.
But I love it.
Yeah.
That makes a lot of that. That makes a lot of sense.
And it could be me personally too, because now that I know the Baby's like story and stuff like that too, like a lot of times when I listen to an artist's story first, like I get more in tune with their music. You know what I mean? Like when I see people do interviews and stuff like that, I get where they're coming from. Like it makes me listen to their music a little bit different.
Okay.
So
I was about to say that because it makes you
invested a little bit more.
You put yourself in their shoes, or you try to.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
relate,
You're in tune with them. So then
that makes sense. But shut up, she fuck with it. You didn't listen to it.
Yeah, I didn't listen.
It was alright to me. I like the Baby. I like the whole album, Kirk. I like some of the Baby on Baby Joe. But it's starting to get old a little bit. It's starting.
a lot of people are
That got
annoyed.
old
A
for
lot of
me.
people are super annoyed.
Yeah.
I'm one of them people, but
Yeah.
I did fuck with Shut Up. So
Yeah, 'cause I remember on one of the songs he's like, "Baby, when you gonna switch the flow? I thought you never asked," and the flow is like still the same. Like,
he's not giving no fucks. He's
Right.
still making money. Like
yeah. I mean, he's gonna.
you just gotta respect it. He entertained it.
Yeah, and he gonna do what he
You
do.
know, this is his lane.
I fuck with Baby. Cool shit. Next, Migos.
Oh,
Featuring Travis Scott, featuring Young Thug. Give no fuck.
probably got the GOAT
Really?
off of my playlist for the
Really?
I fuck with that joint hard. Like I was like, yo, this joint crazy.
That joint like that.
I like that. I liked it. It was-
I only listened to it.
I was in
once.
that joint in the car jamming on the
That
way.
joint was
Yeah,
bumping.
it was bumping. It was good. It's a good one.
I gotta listen to it.
It's a
again,
good one.
though.
It's a good one.
It was good to me. The first.
He didn't like it, and that's okay. But I liked it.
Come on, y'all. This shit was average. Okay? When you see Migos, Travis Scott, and Young Thug, this has to be a banger.
I'm gonna have to just pause.
I can't.
You have to.
Why?
Because you set the expectation.
I did.
Too high.
I have to. It's Migos, Travis Scott, and Young Thug. They should be
They're
on
not
tour together. or
gods.
something
They're
like-
people that make group music.
They're considered gods in their lanes,
Shut
though.
the
Come
fuck
on
up.
now,
I
like
could not.
they are. Thug,
Yes.
Young Thug. Come on, bro.
But you ain't crank. Like I love it for what it is.
Yeah,
I love it
I'm
for
with
what
her.
it is.
I love it for what
I love it
it
for what
is.
it is.
Shout out to Travis Scott. He did his thing.
He ain't shit, but it's okay. It's okay.
That's how I feel. Travis Scott killed that shit.
It's okay.
Go check out Travis Scott's song featuring some of the Migos and
Some of them be good.
and Thug on
Not
there.
some of the
singing.
Migos.
All right, that's all I would say about that. Y'all good on that? I'm good off that, John. I really did not care. for it.
Hater.
A little bit.
But we can go to the next one.
Okay, now this is the one I really want to talk about.
Ah.
Future and maybe Drake featuring the Baby and Little Baby.
Okay.
Life is Good.
The remix?
Did you listen
It was
to
long as fuck
did.
to me.
It was long.
It was long as fuck.
Okay.
Yes, and someone said this to me earlier that Life is Good could have been 2 different songs. I agree. However, I like that versatile.
Yeah,
I like
me too.
how we went from one beat, to another and it's still popping. So I fuck with the remix. Ja long, but in my head, remixes are meant to be long. It's like a cipher to me. Like I'm bringing in this person. They're like, oh, this Jane hot. Like why you ain't get me on the original? Some remixes is top the original.
Absolutely.
You know, so it was fire.
Absolutely.
I get.
Did you feel like this one topped the original?
No,
Nah.
not for me.
Okay.
But I fuck with the remix.
Okay.
I agree with her. I like it for what it is. I like how it came on with just Future rapping his part, and then it came on with the baby, and then Lil Baby. I think Lil Baby killed it, in my opinion.
I agree.
But
Yeah, he fucked it up.
Yeah.
His verse is fire.
This definitely wasn't better than the original. I have to say that. But
I think they rushed this. Okay, this is my. I think they rushed this.
He's so crucial.
I have to be because, especially when the
I
artist.
love it. No, you're good. You're
When-
good. This is what you do.
When you're dealing with artists that know better, you know what I mean.
See, look,
That's what it comes to. Some of these other artists are like, okay, Lil Yachty, he's still new, Keith new, Pop Conde. But when you got people like Travis, Thug, and Migos, and then you got Future and Drake, y'all niggas been here around for a while. Y'all been here. Y'all done this, okay? How are you going to do the Life is Good remix and still have Drake as a headliner right there, and he just has his one little bridge? Not a verse, not the chorus, just the bridge. Work on the weekend as usual.
You want to know why?
That's it. Why?
Because Drake is the GOAT.
He is the GOAT. He is the GOAT. But the GOAT, give us what we want. You know what I mean? Like
Drake,
He's a Scorpio. They do what they fucking want. Like, bruh, you got what you got. You either take it or leave it. Like,
Right.
he's
with
unbothered.
Drake, he likes perfection. So he's one of those type of guys. When he goes in the studio, he be like, "All right, I didn't like that. Let's do it again." But with Lil Baby and the Baby, I just felt like it was a fun record. Oh, we on this remix.
Let's
have
fuck it up
fun
one
with it.
time, have a good time.
One take,
and it
that
was
was
still
it.
fire.
It was still pretty good for what it was.
all right. So let me just be clear.
Oh, he about to fuck it up with this.
All right. The remix was fire. It's missing one thing. A Drake verse. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
Oh, I thought
You
you
know
was
what
going
I
to
mean?
say a lady rapper.
That would be fire too, but no, I think if Future switched up and did the first half of the song and he rapped and Future's verse was hard.
Yeah.
Okay, Future killed that joint. And I was just like, okay. And then I thought I was
He
going
has
to
some
hear
nice bars.
he had some real nice bars on there. I was like, okay, this is dope. And then I was like, okay, now we're about to hear Drake. Oh, no, we're not about to hear Drake. Okay. All right, so Drake is going to be on the other half then. I'm
Drake,
thinking-
I hope you're looking. They want a person.
yeah, I'm like, I really thought that Drake was gonna hop on the second half of the song because he's not on the second half of the song. in the
No.
middle.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, we're gonna have the baby, Lil Baby, and then maybe Drake gonna close it out with some No, just
Maybe he felt like
expectations. Just shot.
Maybe they felt like they needed more shine then.
So just use Drake's name to get everybody to listen to the song, and then don't do nothing.
Well, isn't it Future's
Why not?
record?
You have people that like diehard Drake fans. Sorry.
I feel like it's more Future's record anyway.
It is.
Yeah,
Okay, I'll give
so-
you that. If you're gonna go that route,
Yeah.
which I don't want you to do, but if you're gonna go that route, this was originally Future song featuring Drake, and
Yeah.
then they panned it to Future and Drake because they're supposed to be coming out with
A
that
project.
album
Yeah.
together. What a Time to Be Alive too.
Well, then there you go. It was not his, so he said, this all I'm giving you. Again, this
That's
is
what
what
I
he
felt
is.
like it
What did I
was.
say? Drake is the
Goat.
GOAT.
So
He
because
does
the
what
GOAT,
he wants.
because
He's
the
also a Scorpio.
because the GOAT is not on the record, I'm gonna give this record a gold. Shout out Quality Check Live.
Hey.
But yeah, I'm gonna give this Joan. This Joan was a good record. I
Yeah.
like the Future verse. I like Lil Baby's verse. Lil Baby did kill that Joan.
He did his thing. Yeah, you could tell he had like mad fun in the studio when he did.
Yeah, and Lil Baby, he's in album mode right now. His album's
He
coming
hungry.
soon. He's hungry.
He
His
hungry.
album I think comes out next week, if I'm not
That
mistaken.
boy can rap.
He can rap. He's
He
talented.
got so
he's
much.
hungry.
I just hope he don't lose it.
I
You know
hope
what I'm saying?
so.
He got so much to say.
Yeah, and I think that's why his single right now is Something to Prove, and I think that's what he really feels that that chip on the
It
shoulder.
be real when you got something to prove to people.
Yeah, So I'm looking forward to hearing Lil Baby's project. I feel like the Baby got outshined on this jump, but the Future was dope. Lil Baby was dope. We needed Drake on here, but outside of that, decent record. I think I still like the original more.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what? If I might fix
He
it,
about to make an exception.
I might fix it myself.
Ooh.
You know, I might put the Drake verse with the Future after the Future verse.
If you DJ mix it.
I might do it myself.
You have to send that once you do
I got you. I might do it myself.
Yeah, I like that.
Fuck it, I'll do it myself. Whatever Thanos said.
I get what I want.
So yeah, that's the top songs of that came out. Which one do you guys like the most of the songs that came out?
After the playlist?
Yeah, after all this. Mm-hmm.
I like, was that Sex on the River?
Sex on the River.
Sex on the River was dope.
Yeah.
I like Shut Up. Good Money. Who would I choose?
Oh no.
I don't know, but I'm going to go ahead and give it to Sex on the River.
Sex on the River?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Let me look at it.
Because I listened to that one twice.
Okay, that says a lot.
Granted, like, I want... Oh, no.
Mm-hmm.
Migos.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God.
That's like great.
I feel like this song is going to be forced into my brain, and they're going to force me to like this song in about a month. Like,
I'll check back. I'll check back in March.
Yeah, check back with me in March, and you're going to be like, friends.
Because I was literally in the car, like, I think I played that one twice, too.
I'll give it another try, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of these songs this week, but if I had to give it to somebody, it'd probably be Sex on the River.
Okay. That says a lot, though. That popcorn.
That was a good one.
Shout out popcorn.
I'm on that vibe right now.
Yeah. And Chef Ron, I would like to get your take on this, too, because we didn't really get into this. I would like to know, what do you like to listen to? What is your top?
Oh, wow.
What's your top album? You know, we love albums on this podcast. So, what is your favorite album, your go-to, or...
We're talking recently, right?
Oh, I'm just talking about in general.
Oh, that's really
that's
hard
easy.
to answer.
What?
Okay. Oh, it is, because I love music.
Yeah.
Country, rap.
Okay.
R&B is like jazz. Oh, I love to hear the sax, like
Okay.
brass and all that. Like,
Right.
It really depends. I listen to like Frankie Lyman and the
Oh, shit,
Teenagers.
okay.
Like I take it
Oh,
back.
shit. We just went
I
way
listen to
back.
I listen to Shaka. In the Masked Singer, that shit really surprised me because I had named it. I had
She was
said
Masked Singer?
Shaka. Yeah, she was the monster.
Oh, okay.
I said that's like Mixie Gray or Shaka or somebody.
Okay.
It was Shaka Khan.
Oh, that's lit.
That's a really hard question. I don't think I can really answer that.
No problem.
But I can give you this.
Okay.
So I'm not really. I am an album person,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm more of a movie soundtrack person.
Mm.
A lot of my biggest like songs for like a wedding,
Okay.
songs when I need like to be uplifting
Mm.
or I want to work out. A
Mhm.
lot of them come from movie soundtracks.
That's dope. That probably means you're more of a visual person. Like you like to see the music being placed in something. You know what I mean?
Like some of my top songs come from a movie soundtrack. No lie.
That's dope.
That's dope.
I like
Okay.
that.
All right.
Like some of the hidden gems. I'm trying to tell you.
Would you like Brown Sugar's songs?
Dope as fuck.
Yeah.
Like one of the dopest albums.
The adverb right is
Oh,
usually
hey
defined as
Siri.
valid.
Hi.
Siri's hacking our
The
show,
adverb
y'all.
is usually
Someone
defined as a just claim or title, whether legal,
Oh.
prescriptive,
else's phone.
or moral.
Bye Siri.
That was weird.
I know. it's
Well.
shit.
This episode sponsored by Apple. Shout out Siri. Anyway, moving on. But yeah, some of the soundtracks, like I feel you. Like I think about songs like "I Believe I Can Fly."
Mhm. I can give you a few like a song that must be played on my wedding day. It comes
Okay.
from the best man, the original.
Oh yeah, that's a
Beyonce
classic.
and I think his name is Matthew Nelson.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a classic.
Classic.
Okay.
Oh,
I
Tyler
just listened
Perry.
to a
I
recent
think it's
good
Family Reunion. Kelly
Oh.
Price, Tired. That
Oh.
Jake just speaks. Kingdom
out, Kelly.
Come. Tate
Ooh.
Mark Braxton. Come on, that whole album is
That whole
bomb.
album.
That whole
right
that
there.
whole album. Kurt Franklin
Kingdom Come.
did that, and he did the
Yes.
whole album.
Kingdom Come is probably my favorite.
I got it in the car. Like, I literally, it's in the car. But no, movie soundtracks, like, y'all no lie.
Did you like Fighting Temptations?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh my God, that's so good.
Beyonce.
Fighting Temptations, bro.
Wake up someday.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Like that. All right, guys. We got a little bit of time left. We're going to get into some top shit.
Okay, let's go.
Okay.
I think I'm ready.
Have you guys seen the All-Star weekend?
Some of it.
All-Star game.
I got to look at some clips because I ain't going to hold y'all. What was I doing best? Working.
Yeah, I was working too. I was editing pictures.
I was at work.
Me and my girl, we got to check out some of the All-Star game. Yo, this format really throwing me off, y'all. Like, look, I grew up East Coast versus West Coast. Yep. Now we got LeBron versus somebody else. And now we got...
They're changing the game.
They changed the whole game. Like,
basketball not even the same as when I used to love it. Like, I used to love basketball. I used to play it. I used to go to all the WBA games. Like, I used to be a full... Sorry, fellas, y'all are some punks right now. Like, real loud. Like, y'all can't handle the heat on the court. Like, if you take it back, like, 20 years, y'all would be crying.
Oh, yeah.
Like, crying. Yeah, you wouldn't last. Y'all crybabies. Like, I can't do it.
You got people
I get annoyed.
They're actors, too. A lot
I get
of them,
annoyed.
You see the people selling their fouls and stuff like that now.
Yeah.
Like, before, like, bro, you get the fuck out of here.
Crybabies.
Yeah, I play street ball. But, yeah, this All-Star weekend, this All-Star game, start off with that. You know, they changed the format, you know, where they do it by quarters now. So, like, the first 3 quarters, it's time there, and then you win 1 quarter, and another person wins another quarter.
Like, this is completely different from...
Yeah, I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, and then the last
quarter... I stopped watching.
The last quarter, instead of it being timed anymore, it's like, okay, now you got scored 157 points. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, what the fuck am I watching right now? But... apparently, I mean, I guess some of the players were involved in changing it and stuff like that. So
I mean, that's good that, you know, they involved the players.
Yeah.
They gave some feedback. They made some tweaks.
I feel like
bullshit. Sorry.
I will give the NBA credit for listening to the play because the player association in the NBA is huge. Chris Paul is the president of it. So they listen to their players. You know what I mean?
That is big.
Yeah.
I'll give you that. But it's still bullshit because they're still crybabies and like basketball is just not as fun as it used to be. Like I'm not even.
Yeah, it was really weird too because the first 2 quarters as well. You know, they were just playing around. Nobody was playing defense. They were just doing alley oops. Like I saw one stat. It was like the first 3 quarters there were 50 dunks, and then the last quarter was 1 dunk because you know that's when they got serious.
It's crunch time. You know, it's real.
Right, because they were like playing
no one wants to lose.
Yeah, no one wants to lose, and they had to They were donating to their charity as well too. It was like $300,000 that they were donating to a charity.
That's a mastermind. That's pretty dope.
Yeah, so shout out to the NBA and everything they did with that.
Even the dunk contest was rigged.
Bro.
I didn't get to see it, so I can't really put.
I didn't even really see it, but I just seen the highlight. I'm like, are you
First
serious
of all,
right now?
we all love Black Panther. But why do you got the king of Wakanda up there judging the dunk contest? Like,
oh, wait a minute, really?
They had Chadwick Boseman judging the dunk contest.
Oh, no, that's just...
Like, my thing is, okay.
I mean, we know it's Black History Month, but really...
Yeah, come on
like,
now.
Come on now.
We have to keep things organic, authentic, and real. So if you're going to have a dunk contest...
Wait, why Vince Carter not sitting up there?
Right.
And I used to love me some Vince Carter.
Vince Carter's still playing, I think. Like, so
he probably isn't a GOAT. Sorry.
Yeah, Vince Carter.
I'm not taking that back.
He's retiring this year.
I'm not taking that back. Them niggas like that. I've been a fan since I was like 11.
Yeah, he might be one of the longest niggas to play in the
NBA.
He's been playing... Shit, before I was born, this nigga so crazy. What the fuck?
Like,
like I said, I've been a fan since like maybe 10 or 11. As far as I can go back.
He literally played 3 decades.
3 decades, bro. Like that's insane. Shout out Vince Carter, bro.
That's a blessing.
Yeah, it is. Like the fact that you can stay healthy that long and everything like that, and still run up and down the court with these young bulls and stuff like that.
He's married to the game, Jordy. That's what that means. He's married to the game. He in it to win it.
Yeah, facts. His mentality. I would love to hear a book or something like that.
I just wish he would have won it.
No bull. He definitely deserved that.
Yeah.
But you know.
Well, speaking of the dunk contest, though, I feel bad for Aaron Gordon because he really did deserve to win that dunk contest. Like, he dunked over a nigga that was 7'5", y'all.
Jeez.
Dunked over this man. 7'5"?
He tall as shit.
He tall as shit, bro. He
That
thought
wasn't
himself
even
was
supposed to
fine.
impress us.
He tall.
It wasn't, and then the other jump he did with Chance, he grabbed the ball from Chance and did like a backwards windmill jump.
Yeah,
That shit
joint
was crazy.
Wow.
And he's.
I'm about to go watch the highlights now. Y'all got me excited. It's like basketball really they really just
Yeah, you
hurt my
would,
feelings.
you would definitely like it. I feel bad for him. They interviewed him afterwards and they asked him, you know, you were involved in 2 controversial dunk contests because last year he felt like he was robbed too. A lot of people felt that he was robbed last year. And so now this year is like the same thing. So they was like, do you think you'll do it again? He was like, nah, I'm not doing it again because, you know, I gave it my all. I know what I'm doing. I know I'm the best dunker in the NBA.
When you know your worth.
Why did D Wade
Yes,
give him a 9?
yes,
Let's talk about
yes.
that.
When you know your worth. Yes.
D Wade gave that man a 9.
Yeah, that was disrespectful.
I think Eric Gordon must have did something to
Hate it.
him. Low key.
You hater.
That's some
Yeah.
shit we don't know about. Cause ain't no way, bro.
Yeah, I don't know, man. All right, so we don't got that much time. We're gonna run through some of these highlights of the All-Star game because there's some things on here that I definitely want to
Okay, let's get it.
bring attention to. Shout out Jennifer Hudson, number 1, for killing.
Oh yeah.
Them vocals.
Oh
though.
my god!
I felt like I was back down in Norfolk because my
Yeah.
family is in the country.
Mhm.
And in church on Sunday, praise and worship, and
Yeah.
just enjoying every hour.
Yeah, I got emotional, bro.
Me too.
Yeah,
watching
like she
that.
really sang that from the core, and Shorty been through some shit. Like
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna hold you.
Yeah.
She sang her ass off.
She did.
Yeah, she
did.
It was a beautiful tribute to Kobe Bryant.
Very beautiful.
It was just.
Gave me chills. I
It
got a
really
little
did.
bit right now.
It really did. And shout out to the NBA. They changed the MVP award at the All-Star game to the Kobe Bryant MVP
Yeah.
award.
Yep.
So shout out to the
Dope.
NBA for
I think
doing
that's
that.
pretty dope.
Just all the love, you know what I mean? Like I wasn't, you know, I wasn't expecting to see this much Kobe love in the All-Star game, and they just
Black Mamba, come on.
I mean, they
like just think about how long you've heard about.
yeah,
Kobe.
man.
How many people he's touched.
Touch, you know?
And then aside from that, he has a whole personal life, a whole
Yeah.
wife,
yeah,
kids,
Yeah.
family. So it's like
he impacted the world.
Yeah.
I mean, you got people
really
in
did.
China screaming Kobe, people
Yeah.
in India screaming Kobe, Africa screaming Kobe. You know what I mean?
shout out to
This man-
Dr. Dre because he killed it.
Yes, the Dr. Dre tribute as well was
Did that.
incredible as well. Shout out Dr. Dre.
He gets my goat for the night.
Yeah, shout out Dre. Common's opening. I don't think people really understand.
People be sleeping on Common.
Common.
I'm not even gonna
Yes,
hold you.
that's my man.
People
Yo.
be sleeping on Common.
He
the
was
way
rapping-
the way he talked to you, like it's a
Yeah.
whole vibe. Like you know.
Poetry at its
Yeah.
finest.
I don't think people understand how difficult that was. I'm sitting here watching this man. I was like, this nigga is performing. He's rapping. He's doing a poet. And he's introducing
Yep.
the lineup
Yep.
in poetry.
Hello.
Rhyming. And I'm like, yo,
You know what
is
we call
nobody
that?
talking about this?
Gifted.
Gifted, period.
Very good thing.
Like, how do that's, like you said,
And
gifted.
And he a
talented.
handsome black man.
And he's very Chicago.
Can't speak to that. But yeah, shout out Common. And he's from
very,
Chicago.
Very Chicago.
Yeah, representing
Very
the
Chicago.
city the right way.
I was
Here
waiting
we
for him
go.
to perform that Chi-Town song he did with Kanye.
Yeah.
I thought that would have been epic.
I thought
That would have been
That would've
right
been
place,
epic.
right time.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
I know we got to close the show. But this is one thing. Did you see Kanye West sitting next to J. Cole?
Oh yeah, I thought that was weird.
Bro!
Cause
I-
that
Hey,
man,
look,
It's like
J.
the
Cole dissed
Instagram
him.
highlight right now.
It is.
If you go to the Explore page, you see it like 3 times.
Yeah, it's like, okay, J. Cole and Kanye were sitting next to each other. Because that, I mean, if you don't know, False Prophets came out, you know, J. Cole was talking about Kanye, you know, and how he felt like Kanye was, you know, kind of being a sucker, you know what I mean? Just pretty
Yeah.
much trying to promote his
He didn't understand Kanye.
Uh-oh. We only got 4 minutes. We can't do it today. We can't.
3.
We can't
Oh,
do it.
3.
All right.
Shout out to Kanye's fit though. That fit was fire as hell.
Okay,
Yeah, he the
Chad.
goat. He the goat.
Okay, Chad. All right.
Stand on
Shaka
you.
Khan's national anthem performance. Talk about it. What did you hear? Did you see it?
Boo!
Oh.
Fergie.
Okay, so I love
Boo.
Shaka.
I know, but
Oh, but
but
she hurt my motherfucking feelings. Like,
why she sound like Uncle Bobby off of Proud Family?
oh, damn.
Wow.
Oh, Look, a lot of people don't got pride in singing that national anthem right now, so I can't shoot the message
No,
too
the part
bad.
that got me was
But
at the end,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
When she was like-
she butchered that a little bit.
She was singing,
a lot of
and
it.
the player was about to get ready to get up. They was like, all right, it's over. And she was like,
Yeah, she still trying to sing. Everybody trying to to the bench
Oh,
get
like,
their Gatorade.
No. My girl disappointed me a little bit because I stay listening to my shopping station. But
she's still a legend.
yeah. Oh, most definitely.
Yeah, she a legend though, regardless. But
She's
she fucked
fire.
it up.
Okay.
Let's just hope we
was
forget about this.
We won't. We won't until next time. I
We
mean,
won't hold it to it.
Right.
She has way more good moments than bad.
yeah, I mean, she wasn't worse than Fergie. It's like Fergie than her, and then
Yeah.
First of all, that's not even a comparison. Like, I love
I'm
me
just-
some Fergie. Fergie can't even hold that type of.
Yeah.
No.
yeah,
Sorry.
sure.
No shade.
All right, guys, we got to close it out. Chef Ronda, thank you so much for gracing our studio.
Oh, it's a
Thank
pleasure.
you.
Thank you for having me. I hope y'all have fun. Y'all know
Definitely.
I kick it with y'all. Like
Yeah, of
y'all
course.
a fan, man. I was a little nervous today, but you know.
I don't know why
It was-
you killed this shit.
It was actually pretty. It was chill.
Yeah,
I felt
like-
at home. It was cool. I had a good time. Y'all had the food. You know.
Yeah.
Thank you for having me.
Top Hill, we're going to have
Top
you back
Hill.
again.
Don't forget, follow me at
Yes.
chef_Ronda. There's no H. Do not hurt your own feelings.
Right.
Can't help you put the H in there.
Right.
There's no H.
Yeah.
Hey, this is Top Hill, episode 21, featuring Chef Ronda.
Yes,
Ew.
sir.
And she'll definitely be back. You know,
Definitely.
maybe next time we'll get some shrimp and
I
grits
know,
for Chad.
you know, clearly I have a task at hand.
Yeah,
To
but
change this man's mind
Oh,
about
yeah.
shrimp and grits.
I'm gonna have it before then. So
Yeah.
it's a wrap.
All
All
right,
right.
let's get it.
All right, y'all. Top Hill, we out. Peace.
Bye.
Peace.